Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths and another big fight involving the Titanslang. The big fight in fact, because Gmodism, who has been doing a parallel play collaboration with me on building a big battleshipy thing, has finished his battleship, the Draconia, which is over here to our right, and she is big and beautiful and she looks actually really good in my fleet colors, I do have to say. Because my fleet colors are just black and white, and that will never go out of style. So, quick shout out, Gmodism has also does From the Depths content, and has essentially just finished his own version of Battleship Diary, called Building a Battleship, and I highly suggest you go watch it, because it's very hashtag relatable, for anyone who's ever tried to build a big scary thing in From the Depths. There's a lot of sweat, blood and tears, changing your mind, doing things over again, and dealing with conflicting advice from the comment section. Do not worry, I still love you all. And so she's up against the Titanslang, which hasn't really changed that much since the last time I saw her. She has some extra torpedo defense in the form of some small torpedo interceptors, and I fixed the shells on her main APS gun, and that's basically it. So, this is actually the second time I'm doing this, because I was so excited when Gmodism uploaded his final Building a Battleship video, saying that Draconia was finished, that I launched into the fight with the option for crams being twice as fast still enabled, which is kind of not really what we want here. I was looking at the cram shells flying around thinking, that's going a little bit too fast actually. But in any case, let us go fight. Oh wait, no. So before anything else, should mention that, okay, that's the Titanslang, come on. Alright, so the Draconia is a little bit cheaper than the Titanslang. She's just under 1.8 million materials, but she's over 80,000 blocks, whereas the Titanslang is just under 50,000 blocks, so it's almost a 30,000 block advantage, even though there's a slight material advantage in there. So it's once again the kind of matchup is like, alright, so slightly more expensive craft versus craft is slightly more blocks, and both of these are really big ships. This is going to be a lag fest. And so let's get it underway. Let's see who loses, who wins, and it's best of 3. So immediately the Titanslang is losing health because that is a very strong laser on the Draconia. And let's just see what that cram shell does. I have high hopes for cram shells. Also, we're an alpha test, and thankfully, cram shells have gotten a bit of a visual upgrade. That thing is very dark. I don't think the shaders are actually ready yet, so that goes there. It went exploded. It didn't really do much. So now it is pretty even. It is pretty even Stevens. And the interceptors on the Titanslang is currently dealing with a gigantic missile over here. That is very big and just went foom. And the missile barrage off the Draconia is being dealt with pretty well by the active defenses on the Titanslang. She does have a fair amount of missile defense, if not torpedo defense. Down here, though, we are going to have troubles. Oh, look at that! Just that that fish poop trail of torpedo interceptors just coming in, which is completely ignoring the freaking heat torpedoes coming in, which is less than ideal. Never mind, they're not ignoring it at all. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. This is actually closer than it was before. Let's see what's happening here. What's going on here? Should mention the Draconia is a front-sider, and the Titanslang is a broad-sider. So generally, front-siders have an advantage because they can bring more of a greater percentage of their firepower to bear while narrowing their profile. So this is an interesting matchup. It's very even at the moment. Very even. Ah, my old friend degraded mode. Yeah, so currently that is a very big laser, and that laser is actually doing most of the damage. And suddenly, something went foom. I have no idea what happened. Something exploded. Damn you, degraded mode. Also, the Draconia is in Twin Guard fleet colors at the moment, because that's the closest to Gmodism's fleet colors, and I just thought it was appropriate. She's got a lot of shields, actually. And the sound can't really keep up as well. Looks like the Titanslang is winning at the moment, but it's not exactly one-sided. And now she's starting to get to the side of the Draconia a little bit, and she's starting to melt through that armor on the side there, which is a little bit weaker. Can't actually tell if the mortars are going to do anything. The Titanslang is kind of fast. Let's see what that does. Let's see what that big shell does. What that shell do, though. I do like how cram shells look now, aside from the shader issue. Let's see where this goes. Didn't really do that much. Did it get in deep? The answer might surprise you. Oh, wait, no, it did. It's getting in. It's digging in a little bit. Alright, let's go check on the... Let's see what that laser's doing, because that laser's strong as hell. Let's see, I think it's actually boring all the way into the guts of the Titanslang, which is not ideal. Alright, it's, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, engine power is compromised, so that's not good. I guess we need to add more laser defense onto the Titanslang. Thankfully, the mortars are not whiffing. Uh-oh, that's bad. I'm gonna go as far to say as that's not good. Titanslang's still winning, but wait a minute. Is the laser not firing anymore? She's not firing anymore. Oh my goodness. What's happening there? Maybe if her failsafe is doing something funny. Alright, let's go look at those main railgun shells, because those are actually kind of strong. They only fire 18 shots per minute, so they better be pretty strong. That is just AP, HE, AP, EMP by the looks of it. And that's not good. That's, in fact, bad. This fight is actually kind of even now. I'm not a huge fan of that. Gotta say, not a fan of the fight being completely even. I'd like a good fight, but I'd like to win, please. But it depends on whether the Titanslang can get behind the Draconia. That would really make a big difference. She does have a fair amount of stuff in here. She's got a lot of space. As long as the weapons stay intact, that is not good. Why did you do that? Why did you aim down there? That's silly. Righty-ho, then all the interceptors. It makes me want to not build big things ever again because it's too big. It's too big, I say. The fact that the Titanslang, after her less than stellar performance against two Stahlslangs at the same time, she aims for blocks below the waterline now, so that might not be the best idea against something like the Draconia, which has a lot of blocks below the water. Let's see here, what's happening? Is that a cramshell? That looked important. That looked, in fact, like... Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff happening here. How's the torpedoes doing? Just fine by the looks of it. Ah, so right there is why I love my Wii AP, my... What the... Oh no. Oh no, did it do the thing again? It did the thing again! It did the thing again! Damn it, it's not loading the right shells. That's meant to be AP heat. But it's not. It's something else. That's stupid and I don't like it. That's gotta be a bug. I have saved the Titanslang. Okay, that's annoying. Well, we're fighting like this anyway. Alright, so Titanslang has got a 3% health lead. The mortars are... Uh-oh. Not the screenshot button, the other thing. Alright, the mortars are actually gonna add up a little bit. Thankfully, the Sea Whiz on the other side... Oh no, never mind, it can't do it. Nope, they can do something, my goodness. Thankfully, it looks like, yep, that's going to miss. This is why it's good to make all your ships move at least 40 meters per second and move constantly in a curving fashion so that mortars don't ruin your life. Whee! Wow, a wing fell off. Who wants chicken wings? Or dragon wings? Oh boy. Yep, that's the thing that fell off. Fascinating. I am keeping the camera mostly on the Draconia because I really want to see how she does. I kind of know how the Titanslang does. If you put enough holes in her, she sinks. Whee! And it's also a case of, the Draconia has a lot of redundant weapons, and the Titanslang kind of doesn't. So, it's an interesting comparison there as well. She is putting up a heck of a fight. Actually, they're both putting up a heck of a fight. What am I saying? I'm just gonna hang out here for a second. Degraded mode, why do you do this to me? See what's happening down here. Is stuff happening? Oh, that looked important. What was that? That was right in the squishy bits, which is mostly empty space, so it doesn't matter. Thank goodness for having too many torpedo interceptors. Let's see, is the main gun up here still working? She is! She's doing very good work. Look at her go! Whee! Well, the Draconia is actually having a little bit of trouble staying afloat by the looks of it. Thank goodness for Sea Whiz and lots of it. And degraded mode is happening once again. Freaking 80,000 block craft. Whoops, let's see what's happening here. Is anything happening? Uh-oh, looks like those missiles are actually getting through. Or are they? Let's see what's happening. Yay for mortars missing. Whee! And degraded mode is happening again. Oh, let's follow this missile. Let's see if this does... Wait, where to go? There it went. Let's follow this fella. Oh, thank goodness for Sea Whiz. That thing would have hurt like hell if it had hit. Oh boy, this is the laggiest fight in the world. The clock says less than 2 minutes, but we've been recording for almost 15 minutes. Yeah, the Draconia is, she's sinking. She's actually sinking. And the main gun has, been damaged. And what happened here? The lasers are actually, starting to do a lot of work here. They're starting to do a zap-zap. Very slow zap-zap. Is that what I think it is? No, that's railgun. never mind, that's kind of... I was about to say it's not AI components, therefore blah blah blah, but railgun components is actually kind of important. They're expensive and they're hard to fix. Let's see what's happening down here. It's like, okay, so... yeah, there's stuff getting in... oh, hello. Hello, you don't have a lot of general purpose processing power available for your missiles, do you? Ah, goodness. Whee! Is that a clamshell? I think it is. Whee! Kablooey! Oh! I keep saying, is that wing about to fall off? And no, it isn't. Is this thing even firing? I don't think it is. Interesting. Oh, that was a good shot. Good night, that laser. That laser was just like, yeah, nah. No more of that, please. Is this clamshell going to hit? I hope it does. That looked painful. Wow, the clamshells on the Titanslang really do not like that laser. They just want to kill it. They just want to kill it dead. Ooh, she's dropped below 98% health. She has dropped below 98% health. Wow, the frame rate is actually... never mind, it's not even close to reasonable. Not even close. Oh, something fell off. Oh, the mast fell off. Let's have a look at the T-Stally. How is she doing? How is she doing? She is... she is still taking out missiles willy-nilly. She's actually mostly intact. She has taken some internal damage, though. I think a few lamb's notes have been fried. Let's go take on a tour with this very dark clamshell and see what happens. Oh, it's spinning! Groovy! Oh, and there's its tracer. Oh, now it's on fire. Wow, the Draconia is really having buoyancy issues now. She's not doing the floaty very well. That's gonna be right on the... no, it's not. Dude! Wow, I really hope I don't have to re-record this, because that shots don't get any better than that. Right, so Draconia is now dropped below 90% health. She gets, no, she loses another 9% health. She's probably gonna sink. The question is whether the Titanslang can keep taking out her missiles. Wow, that actually... did that take out 2 turrets? It did! Blow me down. What am I even looking at? What am I following over here? Why are the lasers aiming for a thing back there? Why are the lasers aiming for a thing? Oh, they're aiming for... I can't even tell, actually. Why are you aiming below the waterline? What's wrong with you? That's the opposite of what you should be doing. Oh, let's follow this big missile. Let's see what happens. Whee! Okay, looks like some of the Sea Wiz are like, nah, we gotta deal with that. We gotta deal with that big thing. We gotta kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill, 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 kill. Yay! It would be a lot easier to follow cramshells to their target if you could actually see their traces. Not that I'm salty, it's degraded mode or anything. Let's see here, what's happening down here? The Draconia is having a bit of a mess at the moment. She's got, yeah, she's, no wonder she's got problems with buoyancy. There's lots of empty space in her that could be used for fun and activities. And I know I'm the kind of guy who makes a canoe that's empty at both ends and think that's just fine, so I guess I'm a hypocrite. Guess I am a hippopotamus-ocrit. What the hell am I looking at? What is this glitch? That's weird. That's so weird. Oh boy. Whew. Is that a disabled turret on the Titanslang I see? Nope. It looks like it's had its barrel snubbed slightly, but that's about it. Yeah, it's basically disabled. No, it isn't. Never mind. Wow! Almost all the... yeah, almost all the Sea Whiz is intact on this side. Ugh. This isn't good. How overkill is the Titanslang's lambs is that it's still doing a good job even when it has a massive hole in it right now. Thank goodness for missile interceptors. Okay, fire a cramshell. We know you want to. I hope the cram cannons are still firing and this thing hasn't run out of ammo completely. That would suck. And we're in degrade mode again. Hooray! Looks like the Draconia is having trouble turning enough in order to keep up with the Titanslang, which is interesting. Oh, hello. Yep, that was... ouch! Yep, that appears to have put a few holes in the engines, and appears to have... yeah, just generally made a mess of things. Oh, hello. That looks like... is that damaged or is it just dark? Don't take that sentence out of context, please. Hello, here's another cram cannon. Whee! It's bounced! Okay, that applique is actually helping the Draconia quite a bit, by the looks of it. Also, Gmodism, if you're still watching this, I feel for you, man. I know that it feels bad when you see a ship of yours get mauled. Goodness knows, in my testing with the Titanslang, that's I felt that. So, do not be disheartened. Do not be disheartened at all. Yeah, this is why, by the way, I think most frontsiders tend to be flying. A lot easier to maneuver, a lot easier to yaw and strafe when you don't have water resistance to worry about. Remember that water and worries starts with the same letter, which is why you got to be careful. I'm just going to... what is it? I need to be able to see the shells. I might actually be negatively affecting gameplay by by slowing time down, but I do want a nice frame rate. That would be so nice. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Is that the... that's not... is that... that's not what like a heat warhead looks like, is it? Something went foom over there. Sounds like the engines are straining quite a bit. Maybe I should swap out the Titanslang's crams to be... I was meaning to... Okay, yep, that's a good shot right there. Mauling that main gun, which is already pretty much offline. Oof. All kinds of fun stuff in here. All kinds of fun activities. What are these missiles? I kind of forgot to check. They are heat missiles. Which are mostly getting swatted by the looks of it. What's down here? What's all this that fell off? Mostly blocks. Also, I want to see if this actually doesn't explode as it should. What was that? I'm kind of tempted to retrofit the Titanslang again, because apparently I didn't freaking save her shells properly, or there's something causing her shells to bug out. Because that main gun should be firing AP heat, and it isn't. At least I don't think it is. Look at those little torpedo interceptors doing torpedo intercepty things. Wow, just this... As the Titanslang's moved around, there's just this whole line of cram mortars, which is just kind of been mauled. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't noticed, Cram has gotten an aesthetic update, and now the connectors are really hard to tell apart from the packers, and I love it. No sarcasm. There's some sarcasm there. Just a little bit. There's just a little bit of sarcasm right there. Oh, one more cram shell. Let's see what this does. That did a lot, actually. Whee! Let's see what's happening over here. Still lots of missiles coming in. I think some of them are getting through. I'd be very surprised if the Titanslang managed to take out all of them. That would be... It is taking out all of them. Those little heat missiles just do not have enough health. Though there is the occasional block falling off, which I suspect is torpedoes doing things. Or crams. Probably crams. That layering of Lamb's Seawers and those missile interceptors, I have to say, very good idea. It's the Titanslang can eat a very big missile barrage before stuff gets through. Actually, what's sneaky about those heat missiles is because they kind of like, you know, you can see how far the Lambs is. How close they get before the Lamb zaps them. That's because that's their detection range, so... I guess layering different sizes of missile is actually quite a good idea as well. That is a lot of torpedo interceptors. I might have gone overboard with that. Actually, I regret nothing. I regret absolutely nothing. Let's follow this cramshell. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's follow this cramshell, I said. Alright, I am very tempted to, once this round is over, to go and fix the Titanslang, because I thought I did fix her. That was right somewhere uncomfortable. So, yeah, that's an engine compartment. Also, the Draconia has wonderful redundancy. Whereas the Titanslang is kind of compact. There are just bits of her in which you get a good shot in there, just the whole thing just kind of fails. So the Draconia is actually lasting quite well. I mean, 80,000 blocks is a lot, and that's a lot of hit points. I do like how she's safe. That's kind of... It's canoe-like while not being canoe-like at the same time. That appeals to my addiction. That appeals to my delicate sensibilities. Let's see, is the... Yep, and the shells are still doing stuff. Yep. I heard a cram gun go bang. I heard a cram gun go bang as well. The lag is unreal. I might need to record this in like separate sittings, because this is hard to. Like the memory lag is going to be kind of nutty. Maybe I should rethink using 180-degree frag on the Titanslang, because, I don't know, I feel it might be a bit of wasted damage. Maybe I should experiment a bit. Something exploded right there. Titanslang at 97.1% health, Draconia at 76.8. She's not out of the fight yet. She gets a few lucky shots into a lucky place, then the Titanslang is going to have a bad day. Gonna have a very bad day. Oh hey, look at all that. I do get a little bit of a pat on the back for rigging up the Sea-Wiz and the Interceptors to prioritize big things like that, because you really do not want to get hit by huge missiles. They really, really hurt. Speaking of, there's more of them. It's also great how missile interceptors, they just, once they're fired, and they kind of just hang around for a little bit and go searching for other things to do. And by things to do, I mean vaporizing stuff. What is that doing? Is that really doing anything? It just occurred to me, like, the Titanslang doesn't really deliver much of an EMP jolt, really. She doesn't really do EMP stuff. Also, the Draconia is in a very precarious state of floating, but also not really floating. Never mind, she's rising out of the water, like a... I was about to say like a phoenix, but they don't really rise out of the water, do they? Let's have a look below the waterline, what's happening? Lots of ERA. ERA... There really needs to be either something added or something mentioned to me if I don't know it. A way of dealing with like really big... oh wow, that's what happened. Something just straight up fell off. Yeah, there needs to be a way of just dealing with big railguns, particularly APHE railguns, that doesn't involve ERA, because ERA is just so costly in block count. It's a system hog. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. So you wonder what's going to happen. Okay then. Let's follow this mortar. Since we're not doing anything else, we're following a mortar. It's spinning, it's doing a spin. Whee! should mention, I'm recording this on a Saturday. I don't usually record on Saturdays, but I was so excited. But maybe I should have been wise. Maybe I should have held off a bit. Recovered some energy. But nope. This had to be happened. This had to happen soon. This had to happen immediately. It is also fun just to, like, look upon ye works and despair, but only a little bit, just to think, like, alright, if I had to do this again, what would I do? And the Titanslang, I do have to say, I really wish there was a way to, like... I mean, shield projectors, obviously, but a more reliable way. What would I do? What would I do with her? I would do things differently, that's for sure. It's very peaceful up here in near space, or actually space. Also, can we just say that the... Alright, so I think this thing is so dark because the shaders are a bit screwy. Alpha test is alpha test. But I think it looks really good, and the fact that it spins like that is like, yay! Cool. That implies that cram barrels are rifled, or maybe just the shell's rifled. Duh. The barrel isn't rifled, you can see into them. They're smooth. They are very smooth. How are you doing over there, Draconia? Doing absolutely fine, by the looks of it. Let's see what happens to this shell. What is going to happen to this shell? What is its ultimate fate? Is it going to tear chunks out of the Titanslang? Or is it going to get zapped? What do you think is going to happen? And it is going to... get zapped! Whee! Okay, how are you doing, T-Stolly? Doing absolutely a-okay by the looks of it. I need to change her camouflage scheme, actually. Like, she needs to be more, like, you know, contrasting black and white colors, because that's more me, you know? It's more me. Also, I've decided that for round 2 or 3, you never know what might happen, I'm not going to retrofit her because, like, I don't know. That doesn't seem fair. I mean, I actually have no idea whether it's fair or not. Is that a cram shell I see? Are you going to aim below the waterline like a stupid person? No, you're not. You're going to go above decks. You're going to go above decks and... oh, yep, it looks like... wow, something just straight up fell off. I don't know what fell off, but it fell off. Maybe I should try narrow angle frag on crams again. I feel I need to give that more of a go. Or I need to... or I can do the trick. The trick that was suggested to me by somebody. I don't remember your name, but I think you're cool anyway. It's just the elevation offset with the cram shell. So since they tend to come down on the target, point the frags down. What is happening over there? Is that... oh my god, it's a little autocannon. Just for giggles, I guess. Okay, Draconia is at 69.3% health. What happens if I do this? Maximum lag is what happens. Yep. Hello, degraded mode, my old friend. Oh wow, something went foom. Let's... oh boy, this is why I need to upgrade my computer again if I'm gonna keep doing stuff like this, because this is very taxing on my CPU. It's like the government, it's taxing. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna hang back here because the Titanslang's health has literally not moved in what feels like years. So we're just gonna hang out on the Draconia for a second. And if something interesting happens, I will squeak and you will know about it. Is she even moving? I don't think she's moving. Well, she is. Kind of. She is somehow still pointing in roughly the right direction. She needs more maneuverability is what that is, because the front of her bow, is quite heavily armored. She needs to point that towards the target a little bit more, I think. Let's just zoom in, and I guess we'll speed up time a bit. And I will see you if either the... Well, I'll chime in again if the Titanslang's health drops again. Or if something major... Well, that's something major that happened. Never mind. I'm not going to speed up time. I changed my mind. I'm flighty like that. You know what I'm tempted to do? I want to make another Battleship-y type thing, but I want to make a like real proper Doom canoe. Like a Doom monitor, like I've done before. Oh, hello. Oh, we're now seeing what those cram cannons do. Just gently poking holes in everything. Why the lasers are aiming below the... I think it's because they're aiming for hot blocks now, think about it. Whee. Below the waterline a little bit. What's happening down here? They're doing basically... Okay, they're doing something. They're zapping the odd piece of wood. Well done, lasers. You trying. You are trying. That's very cool of you. This is a weird glitch. Alpha Test is being very Alpha Test today. Or maybe it'll just be the one match. You know what? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Another big chunk fell off. Another big chunk of stuff just went like, whee! This is a long match. I think it's just going to be the one match. Sorry. I know I said best of 3, but that's going to take too long. These two ships are just too big and they slow down the game too much. Maybe I should have done this with no commentary, sped it up by... No, that wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be right. You wouldn't get the visceral reaction of me going like, oh my cheese, something happened. Incidentally, this is where I learned the checkerboard armor thing. Which I'm very fond of, and honestly, like, it's material efficient armor. I'm not sure it should be on something like this. You should probably try an armor scheme that is less block count heavy. Jeez, that conga line of interceptors might be excessive. Whee. Oh, I think a shield projector just got fried. What happened over here? Stuff happened. More stuff falling. Oh my goodness. There's just huge chunks of stuff falling off. Look at that. It's just falling to bits. Wait a minute. No, it's not. No. She's not despawning. But, hold on. Let's see here. Is she below 80% health and sinking? No, not quite. Enough of her is still hanging out above the surface of the water. Ooh, Titanslang's health dropped. Let's go check on you, girl. How you doing? How you doing? How's your father? I guess your father's she just repaired. She just got that 0.1% health back. She only has 4 repair bots. Oh, look at that. Oh, the lasers are doing something now. Like, yeah, when the lasers don't have anything better to do, they're Sea-Wiz. Just so everyone's aware. So, apparently the Draconia is, technically, like, just a little bit, what do you call it? It's just negative 10 meters below the water, so now the lasers have nothing better to do but be Sea-Wiz. So, that's cool. That's awesome. That's fun. That's fine. That's cool. Which means that now really none of those missiles are going to get through, because now there's giant lasers shooting at them as well. Okay, that was... whatever that was, it was spectacular. That zapped something. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, look at you! Health below 80% and sinking. There you go. And that's it for this. The Draconia has lost this match. I kind of want to do this again, because the Titanslang, once again, for some stupid reason, her main APS wasn't firing the right shell. I'll have to double check that. But the Draconia did put up a heck of a fight. She lasted like 7 minutes. Which, when you've got ships with kind of firepower that these things are toting around, that's actually kind of impressive. And she can take on the Megalodon and stuff like that. So well done, Gmodism. You know, my battleship has won. But the future is bright, and literally everything you've learned in building this thing, you can apply to the next ship. And I look forward to the day when you build a thing that can beat the Titanslang, which might just be this thing with just a few tweaks. Who knows? Okay. I really want to build a Doom canoe now. I'm build just a doomy-ass canoe. Actually, I want to mess with the Titanslang. I want to mess with the frag spread on her. Yeah, it takes a long time for something this big to disintegrate. Let's speed up time, shall we? Since degraded mode is no longer an issue. She's still firing missiles while she's despawning. That's so rude. That's the rudest, in fact. She's still firing mortars, she's still firing missiles. Even in death, she's undead. Gmodism, you have made a zombie ship. You have made a zombie ship. It is dead. She is dead, yet she still lives. That's amazing. Let's have a look at her innards while she's disintegrating. How is she disintegrating exactly? She's still firing torpedoes. Man, if this was a tournament design, this would be like, wow, she could potentially kill her opponent. What the hell was that? I don't have EMP on the crams of the Titanslang, at least I don't think I do. Also not sure about the whole wooden underside thing. That goes against basic ship design for me, is that you don't put the lighter floaty stuff on the bottom. Because that means the thing rolls, which is, it's actually kind of doing now. Which doesn't make a huge amount of a difference, because like she's dying anyway, but yeah, this is why you kind of don't do that. I do love the split hull here. There's... no, there's reason for this. Also, the fact that you can do the spinny wheel thing, the gear thing with these propellers, very good idea. That's what I learned from watching the Building a Battleship series, which you should too. Shout out again, the building of this thing was very fun to watch. I think she did okay. Oh, look at that disintegration. She's taking years. She's taking years, I say. Look at that, just bit by bit, you're going like, okay, delete block, delete block, delete block. I think from now on I'm going to stick to the whole thing of not building stuff too big, because it's just exhausting. It's exhausting to see them fight. I'm just going to be like, you know what, I'm fine. Thing doesn't need to be oversized. Oh, look at that, she's despawning much quicker now. Something's exploding. Oh, now she's firing the correct shells. What the hell? Was she firing the correct shells the whole time? She might have been and just didn't notice. Uh-oh. Oh, finally, frame rate. I need a much better PC, clearly, because that fight in game time took less than 10 minutes. In retrospect, it's probably not the best idea for only one main weapon on the Titanslang to be able to shoot beneath the water. You kind of need a lot more than that. La-dee-da, la-dee-da, what the hell is that thing? It was a missile pod. That's not how the song goes. Sorry if this is not the most interesting thing watching this thing disintegrate. I'm just enjoying the frame rate. You don't appreciate what you have until you've had to live without it. And high frame rates are definitely that for me. And she's almost disintegrated. Almost disintegrated. And there she goes! And that is that. That's the Titanslang versus the Draconia. Titanslang has won, but this in particular, if that had been in a different place, the fight could have gone very differently. Lucky shot from the main railgun on the Draconia might have AI deaded the Titanslang, so that might have looked like an ass whooping, with the Titanslang only losing about 3% health. I think it could have been a lot closer. Thank goodness for this heavy armor belt. This heavy armor belt on the Titanslang, I swear, it's a gift and a curse, because on the one hand, it means a lot of stuff can just barely scratch the outer hull. On the other hand, this is the reason why she sinks so easily. It's very annoying. It's like, I don't know, it's like having an officer in your army who's a complete tool, but he gets the job done anyway, so you can't get rid of him. So, yeah, that's what I think about heavy armor. Anyway, that will do for this video. Thank you so much, Gmodism, for making that ship. And this was hugely entertaining, and it was hugely I can't talk. It was hugely entertaining to see the building of that ship too. So, magnificent, well done. I love her. And thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.